Sakatora's favorite! Yeah!
Alright, what's up everyone? So, a couple of videos ago, I attempted to show you why Majesty's Fiend is so good. And basically the deck, if your opponent's deck relies more on monster effects, then it's obviously going to be better. My opponent here is pretty much playing a Monster Mash deck. I just remembered that he had MST. So yeah, mostly Monster Mash. I think MST is the only spell card. Oh yeah, and Book of Life, I remember. But basically, you see that setup there, Majesty's Fiend plus March of the Monarchs. This setup is so sweet because March of the Monarchs is pretty much sort of like a safe zone. All your tribute summon monsters can't be destroyed or targeted, so that's like phenomenal, really. And Majesty's Fiend just stops all effects, and against a deck like this, it's just gonna be epic, really. My opponent won't be able to do a thing, and for that reason it's kind of sacky, I guess. But I guess if you're relying not only on monster effects, then it's bound to happen. But most decks run some traps and stuff. So here I draw into that, and multiple times I was considering summoning Spell Striker and just beating him down with Spell Striker every turn. So, you know, minus 600. If that happens every turn, then it's bound to get to the point where he's going to lose. But he ends up setting all his monsters which get over it, kind of thing. Like that card, I can't remember his name. But that zombie dude who can top deck banish zombies, he could have got over Spell Striker, and Lila could have got over too. To be honest, I don't know why he didn't just Lila that much there. He could have just popped it and it would have been in defense mode. Oh, because of Majesty's Fiend, of course. Yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? Yeah, I missed on that one. So Spell Striker starts poking directly. Jack Frost is going to put in some work too. And Jack Frost is a cute little bastard, isn't he? So yeah, this is going to be a full match. And while these beatdowns happen, I'll tell you the last video I made where I was doing a review of Patrick Hoban's Mermail deck. Obviously I know how to play Mermails. You discard all the waters and get pluses with the Atlanteans and Gund and all of these kind of things. So yeah, I know the deck is meta, and I know that was the first place deck. It's called trolling, so, you know, get over it. But yeah, Majesty Fiend does a lot of work stopping my opponent from being able to activate anything, because he is playing mostly monsters. The idea of his deck, I might as well talk about, is he mails out all his Skull Servant cards and Mizukis, and then Mizukis can summon back your king of the servants, of the Skull Servants. So yeah, the deck is a pretty cool idea. I have the Tragodia there. I think the reason why I wasn't summoning Jack Frost was basically the idea, if everything goes wrong, then have a strong Tragodia. But yeah, I definitely could have summoned that second Jack Frost, but I forgot. Well, so the 800 damage is definitely working. And I finally draw into Caius. Caius can't activate, but I still tribute summon the monster, so I get to add another card, and I get to add another Majesty's Fiend. So that basically helps if anything goes wrong. And out of the Battle Fader, the Jack Frost, I doubt he would be able to clear all my monsters, but he was actually getting pretty close to having 4 Lightsworns. And I don't know how long he had the Judgment Dragon, but he had it at some point by the end of the duel. So yeah, he definitely could have made a bit of a comeback if he managed to get that 4th Lightsworn in the grave. So he was about to scoop, but then he realised there is a way. So I was gonna say Go Gadget, but I don't know how relevant that would have been. So I draw into Mario, Super Mario. That card's cool. I'll talk more about him in the second game because we're nearly there. You'll see a choice. So I'm also only playing one Tragodia, because you actually do use quite a lot of your resources from your hand. if you do get Majesty's Fiend and stun the crap out of your opponent, then you might end up getting all these pluses like I am. They're not really pluses, but Return of the Monarch is definitely a good card. So yeah, I'm going to be able to just beat over all those cards. I guess he was expecting I wouldn't get another Monarch. And oh yeah, that's the really good thing about Majesty's Fiend, is it has stats of a Monarch, so you can definitely search it, and it's just epic. So I opened up with March and Return. This is definitely a good setup. He does have the MST for March. Yep, March. So I had that dude, but he had 3 Raikos last time, so I didn't want him to flip up Raiko and destroy it, because that would have sucked. So I decided just to go straight from Kaius. So I banish his Dark Monster, so that does 1,000 burn, which is nice. And then I get to add a Majesty's Fiend. This time I don't actually use it, because I just get the ball rolling, and the Monarch Onslaught just keeps on coming. The good thing is I draw into Genix out like Birdman. And Birdman, he's good in Monarchs, because you can bounce a Monarch and then summon it and just retribute summon that same Monarch. So I can get Kaius back to my hand and just retribute summon it, and I get to add another card with Return, so it's just phenomenal. Oh, my screen is turning off. Anyway, and another cool thing about Return is Dark Armed is searchable, obviously. And with 3 Kaius, logically they all go to the graveyard. I also run Jack Frost, so as long as you manage it well enough, you should be able to get Dark Armed off. But I'm thinking of dropping Dark Armed since the deck is kind of slow, so my thinking is it's better just to go all out with your Monarchs and your Majesty Fiend and all of that kind of stuff, and it's just good, you know. So Razor can top deck, and we're just gonna go in and attack for game, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on this deck because it's actually pretty fun. It can get a bit stunny sometimes. I still haven't managed to get off the Sheldon guy. He's funny because he has a pet Ocelot, is it? I forgot the name of the little reptile guy. But yeah, it's pretty funny artwork. So that's pretty much all there is. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I've been on YouTube since '09, so to give it up so easily would be a crime. So I'll take it back now. Thanks for your time.